Let's discuss now about storage implementation and management. And for that, we have a storage account called exam preparation. The storage account has a file share called exam1, and you are asked to fill in the missing slots. Actually, you're going to be asked to fill in slot number 1 and slot number 3 in this case, but I think it's important to understand what's in each slot because they maybe, I don't know, maybe they mix them or they find another way to ask the question. And also what's important to know here is that you have to use a UNC path. For those who don't know, a brief explanation: a UNC path is a path to a folder or to a file on a network, and actually it contains a server name in it. So if we go to the next slide, we have, so the complete path is exam preparation.file.core.windows.net/exam1. And I'm going to start with this slot. Actually, because you are required to use a UNC path, then you have to mount the Azure file share with File Explorer. And so the UNC path format is this one. Then what you're gonna need to remember is actually you're gonna need the storage account name first, then you're gonna need this UNC path format / the file share name. So this is the final example. I don't really think you need to remember the UNC path format. I'd say you just need to recognize it and to know the order of the slots here. And if we want to prove that what I've said is true, we'll go to storage, how to use file windows in Microsoft documentation. And you see here that first you have to select driver letter and enter the UNC path. Actually, they give you a detailed explanation on how to mount Azure File Share with File Explorer. And then you're going to see the UNC path format, which is storage account name .file.core.windows.net / file share name. And they give you also an example. I'll also put the link in the description so that you can check yourself, or maybe you want to understand this concept in details. Also, for a storage account, you can expect to get other questions, like for example, these two ones that you can see on the screen right now. So the first one would be, if you want to allow connections to this storage account from a specific IP address range, what would you change? And if you want to retain the deleted data for a specific amount of days, also, what would you need to change? You have to know this. So, and actually you have 4 possible answers for these two questions. You have networking, advanced security, soft delete, and lifecycle management. The answer for the first question is networking. If you have a valid Azure account, you can go and check that by yourself. I don't have a demo one, so I cannot show you. And actually the one that I have, it's private. So unfortunately, I cannot show you, but you can do that by yourself. And second, the answer for the second question is soft delete. So actually, if you deleted your data, but you still want to retain it for a specific amount of days, in this case, 10 days, then you'd modify the soft delete section. For this, we can go, and actually this is a feature that it's already implemented in Azure, and it's quite clear that the other options are, so if we go back, so since this is already implemented in Azure, the other possible answers are incorrect. So this is pretty clear, and I wanted to show you in the documentation. So soft delete for blobs, and you can see here when you enable blobs of delete for storage account, you can specify a retention period for the deleted objects, which can be between 1 and 365 days. In our case, we have 10 days, so that should be that's okay actually.